Hi, I am the bad guy, duh, Missy Steak.
Hi, I'm Harlow Havoc. I was gonna wear my Kermit the Frog look again, but Majenta told me we were using a green screen and that it would just blend in. So I'm just wearing this.
And I'm Majenta with a J, not on TikTok.
And we're Face Down Queens. And welcome to Fashion Photo ReFlu.
We're very excited to have special guest Harlow Havoc, competitor in cycle 3 of the Boston Drag Gauntlet, but then more importantly, just kept winning things since then. Your All-Star Mondays 2019 winner, bragging rights winner, like last week.
Come Dump 2020.
Yes, a mixed gay.
Mixed
Come
gay
Dump, to be exact, get the full title right. I won that pageant fair and square.
And that was a tough competition. And before we dive into things, we have a couple updates. We are opening up the ReFlu to anybody.
That means you.
Yes. So this first week is still just Gauntlet contestants, but next week, their theme is tarot cards. So if you have a tarot card themed look and you want us to rate it, please send it our way.
So we're kind of updating our scoring here. We're gonna be doing a 1 to 5 scale on did they meet the criteria of the challenge, and then kind of another 1 to 5 on if we personally liked it.
We add them up, and then if we're really loving it, Queen and King. Still on the table.
Yeah, no one should take anything personal. We're just here to have fun.
Our looks this week are from the first challenge of Boston Drag Gauntlet All-Stars. There were 5 people from each cycle, and they were each told to recreate a look from their cycle's winner.
From cycle 1, impersonating Majenta with a G, we have Ramona Mirage. Let's flip. Boop.
Oh my god, I'm so nice.
Wow.
All right, biased.
I think
biased.
I was just gonna say.
No, but last week I was the opposite. I was the lowest rating of Ramona.
She has grown so much in the past week.
First of all, this dress for me was a bitch to make. That was so difficult. And Ramona's dress is honestly better, frankly. In my opinion, it's better constructed. It's not sequins, so it's not quite as sparkly, but it's still fantastic. The only thing I would have loved is if the makeup had more strongly referenced my look or been more impactful.
This is a signature for me, Majenta look. I think you originally looked fucking stunning in this.
Thank you for noticing.
I'm like, bye. The reason why I only gave it a 7, you know, I want to look at this, say, yes, this was a Majenta remake, but it's better. And I don't think it is quite. It just didn't take me all the way. And I was in the nosebleeds, girl. It wasn't shining back there.
I hate to say it, the original Majenta look was hand constructed by Miss Gay Majenta. I think there's so much artistry in working with the sequin fabric like Majenta did and making it herself, and I think the original is incredible, which, you know, she's yet to live up to since then. With sort of a more matte fabric. It just didn't hold up to me as well. I do like the hair. It's, you know, a low bar when you're doing Majenta hair to, you know, have great hair. But at the end of the day, I don't like either of them, so. Coming up next, replicating a legendary Majenta with a J look, we have Harley Quinn. A flip!
Oh my god. Wow.
Alright, so Majenta, again.
Oh my god, am I the
bias? So, this is one of my all-time favorite looks that I've done. Harley is the one that most took the makeup as inspiration rather than the outfit, and I thought that she did an amazing job replicating it, but then also keeping it androgynous but in a different way by making the outfit sort of androgynous with the tie, but still having a, you know, femme hair and a little crown and all that.
I do like the elements of the androgyny coming into the outfit in a way that it doesn't necessarily reflect the outfit you are wearing, but does have that spirit of androgyny. I love the princess sleeve moment with the crown in your original look. I would have liked to maybe seen that with the tie and the rest of it. The hair doesn't quite feel right.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. I really do love you, Harley. This is, again, nothing personal. I don't think the hair matches at all. I think the outfit could have been a little bit more androgynous, because if you're gonna take it there, I'd really like you to take it there.
Yeah, show us your dick.
We want to see full shaft. I think the crown is a little bit of a downgrade as well. It's not my favorite.
Coming up next from Cycle 1 and 2, we've got Veronica Powers. Let's flip. So I do really like this original Magenta look. I feel when Magenta realized she was a man, that was a very integral part of her drag journey. And,
of the 5 looks, 3 of them are boy looks that they
Magenta.
Magenta, the house down shoulders.
Yeah.
And this Magenta is an incredible makeup artist. And the original look, it looks airbrushed. So if you were going to go with this sort of Morphe suit look, it would have been really cool to see like an actual airbrushed moment. So it really didn't hit the mark for me in a lot of ways.
This like morph suit that clearly was like drawn on with like a Sharpie or some kind, like colored markers. Cute idea. I really appreciate the idea of it. But I think a big part about this, like you said, was the makeup. So where's the makeup?
The higher part of my score is on the like reinterpretation front.
Yeah.
It's definitely her style. I can see the reference, but it's not like a direct copy. This is a good example of her having a really great concept. I just think that the execution was not quite great. I would have loved if, whether it was actual makeup or a different approach to the suit, that it had looked as vibrant as I was going for in the original.
She's done some great makeup looks that I've really been into.
The other thing, I was sitting next to Missy during the show when they did the group number before this. I thought it was one of the best looks that Veronica has had.
Oh, she looked
like,
incredible in the group number.
Veronica can turn it. I just think that the execution didn't match the vision.
And going forward, Magenta does have 2 eyes. So, you know.
Next up, we have from Cycle 1, Georgia Flew. All right, ladies, let's flow.
Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Personally, this is literally one of the best moments I think I've seen of Georgia, period. The body is so right on her with this cutout. I know that she sewed this. The hair, I would have liked if it was at least a similar, if not like relatively similar color to what the original was, like that kind of like pinky, you know.
Magenta, perhaps.
But I love it. I think, Georgia, you look sickening.
I do agree with Harlow. I think a splash of the pink, I think that is what is very effective about the original Magenta look, is that the pink hair and the pink gloves is really great. Again, I don't respect your drag, but this look...
It's not... The only person whose drag is not valid.
Exactly.
Right? The body was there.
Oh, it's so right.
She looked really beautiful, she looked really confident, and the color of the dress is lovely on her.
I agree that she looked gorgeous on stage. Definitely took my look with my giant flappy magenta sleeves and made it a little more sleek and more her style.
Because she has woman's arms.
Yes, which I do not.
The shoulders of Boston, everyone.
Yes.
Give it up.
The reason it's not a little bit higher is because you can see in the cutouts, which I know are extremely hard to do because they were hard in the original dress, that the construction's just kind of falling apart a little bit. I had to ask myself, if this was not my friend and Face Down Queen's co-star, would I call it out on another competitor? I feel like I probably would mention that there was a construction issue. That's the only thing that really bugged me. I don't mind that she didn't do the pink hair.
I kind of wish that she almost did like a side-swept, wavy, like finger wave, like Marcel wave kind of moment.
Oh my god, you know what she should have done is like a wet look thing. Like put a bunch of mousse in.
If she did like Aquaria, like the mermaid challenge.
Coming up next, we've got Civilization. Let's flip. Boop. So this look I thought was great. It was a really fun choice for a reinterpretation. Again, Magenta is a man. And you know, Civ was like, what if a drag queen did this look?
Oh my god.
Which I like the makeup choice she made. While not the same as what Magenta did, it still felt on theme. It felt still reflective of the idea Magenta had with the look.
It was dark, it was mysterious, it went along. I agree.
The shoes.
Oh,
I don't know how she did that, but the heelless shoe was a fucking
Yes.
Cute.
Yeah.
Love the little pasties, because I hate nipples.
Oh.
And I don't want to see them.
Magenta, take notes.
Disgusting.
Under this.
Would have liked to see horns. I think horns would have elevated it a bit more.
Yeah. Civ, I love you. This is fantastic. The hair is so right. The only reason that it's not a queen for me, I mean, it is tights and a pasty. Like, I get the reimagination of it, but I wish it was like full furry, like freak fantasy.
I think that she did an amazing job turning it into like still animalistic, but more of a drag queen.
Next up, we have Poison Envy, everyone. 3, 2, 1, flip. Boop.
Kirby was our winning hand of the very first ReFlu with this look. Yes.
Okay.
We knew in advance that she was a winner.
I loved Kirby's original look. It was one of my favorites from the promos for season 2. Poise's reinterpretation is great. I like the little bow. I like the gloves with the nails on them.
Wait, do they have nails
They
on them?
do. They've got nails
and they
on
have
them.
red nails on them. She's
Okay,
a
I didn't
primary
catch that
color.
before.
I liked the cut of the original glove.
Yeah.
But I didn't love this glove. This literally looks like a dishwashing glove that I've used at my store before. You know what I mean?
But I think it is, and I think that's part of it.
I see it both ways, but I think I
She's
was more
bi.
responding to the color of the gloves in Kirby's, because I liked that they had more contrast.
yeah.
I'm just remembering now that this is before we gave scores like this. We just booted and tooted that first episode, and we booted Poise on a technicality because she didn't have blue in her outfit. And I'm realizing now just how significant it is that she chose this look and made sure to fucking have every color in her outfit. So
She really did.
I think that's cute.
Where's the blue?
That's in the
Her eyes.
eyeshadow.
And in her
But then
palette.
the thing that I think I don't like is the stockings, because it doesn't look like they go all the way up. Like, I wish they were tights instead of stockings.
You know what's interesting is they're almost like a Liechtenstein comic book style, and that would have been cool if she had carried that into the makeup a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cunt the house down cunt.
Yeah, because then it also would have been a little bit less of a literal reimagination. I mean, I still think it's really good. I think she looks great. I think
Good
the
look.
construction of the outfit is really great. It's well put together.
Coming up next from cycle 2, we have Appetite! Flip! Boom!
Period.
This was a great look to choose. I think the color is beautiful on her. I think the construction of the garment. I thought she borrowed it from Kirby for a moment. Like, it looks great.
I had that same thought.
I love the addition of the big floofy skirt. I love her ass in this photo that she specifically requested we use. I think Marianne came to show the fuck out, and she did, and I love this look on her.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the shoe that perfectly matches the color?
Same hue.
Of the fucking
Same exact
garment.
hue.
The only reason it wasn't a 10 for me was that I wish the keyhole was open. And I do like the changes that you made, including the skirt. Bravo. Because that again adds that drama, adds that all-star flair.
It
that
elevated it.
Yeah, it adds the all-star
You
flair
know
that
what?
we're all looking for.
You know what you're making me do?
Oh,
Go for it!
I love Kirby's original look, and this is very true to it, but I do kind of agree that the changes make it better.
Yeah.
The fabric for that skirt, when that was on the runway, that was incredible.
I mean,
and the perfectly matching, it's very close to the original, but it really did kind of step it up in certain ways. No offense, Kirby, you look amazing.
Oh,
but
obviously.
Marianne took that
But this was Marianne was my winner.
yeah.
Coming up next from cycle 2, we've got Plain Jane. Let's flip.
Sevens across the board. I will be the one to say what I think both of you are probably going to say, which is this is a great look, but the challenge was to reinterpret one of the winner's looks, and this is a look that they created together for their show. So I give this on the 1 to 5 of how good does it look, a 5. Looks gorgeous, looks amazing.
Hands down. This is like classic drag.
I understand this is not a high-paying show, and you had several outfits to choose from that were clearly related to Kirby already, but the other competitors don't have that. So it does feel like a little bit of a cop-out to not create a new one. Even if they had just together developed their next look and debuted it here would have made a difference. It looks great, but it's not the challenge.
I would have liked to seen something like what Marianne had done, and there was like an added element, like that big skirt that was so dramatic.
Imagine like a shower curtain leopard print from the hat.
Oh my god, like a Lily Porter thing,
or
but
no,
like
a
extra.
fringe.
Yeah,
a fringe
yeah.
all the way down would be sickening.
And I said, going into this competition, I'm excited to see new, exciting material. It's a great look, but I have seen it.
And to clarify, there's no shame in wearing looks again. It's
Oh,
just
God, no.
this particular challenge was asking for something new.
Next up, we have from Cycle 2, BINX, the runway witch. Aww.
Flip it.
Flip. Boop. Yeah, there.
Why is it not a queen, you bitch?
Because I'm saving mine.
You could do more than one. BINX made both of these looks.
The thing that I love the most is that she did still make it her own.
Yeah.
She changed all the whites to blacks. The hair is very signature BINX, which we love. We love a blunt bang with this like spiked, teased, like
And anytime
frozen up, like
anytime
fringy
she
hair.
mixes up the black, it's
Oh,
always
with
like
the pink,
high impact.
it's like stunning. Head to toe, stunning. I'm obsessed with it.
Both of them are gorgeous. BINX
Yeah.
has really established herself as an artist across the board in terms of like creating looks and
It's serving looks.
having a point of view.
What BINX is doing is what Plain Jane we wish that she would have done.
Yeah.
Whereas this is similar, but it was made completely BINX.
Yes.
I love to see BINX step out of her comfort zone, but also just be so obviously BINX. I want to be your friend.
Like me being like almost.
Please.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Next, from Cycle 3, we have Travis T.
Flip.
Boom. I give high points for reinterpreting the Eartha Kitt Catwoman Nadia Plaything look, and I also feel like this references Landon Sider's amazing like Wolfman look, which is confused my sexuality so much. For this S&M moment, it is so
Get a gig.
good, and then I feel like the area that I want to be amazing is the crotch, which is confusing to me. I'm not sure what's going on there.
It's just droopy.
But I'm thinking about like rhinestoned codpiece. Like if you had had something like this with this
period.
look, oh my god, it would have been through the roof.
As a crotch expert. There is something a little strange going on in these photos, but as a whole, I do really enjoy the look. I think taking an icon like Catwoman and making it masculine, I think Travis did a great job.
I would not have assumed that this was a Nadia look. I would have just assumed it was a Travis look and it's like a dominatrix, whatever. The only way you get cat ears, or the only way you get a
cat ears.
Yeah, the only way you get a cat look from this, or the kit, whatever, is from those ears.
A bit of a gold felt, gold necklace moment would have brought it back to the Earth, the
Or a
Eartha Kitt
gold
design.
codpiece. I would love Travis to do this look again and make it more animalistic. Because this is like...
Imagine 6 nipples.
Oh my god!
With the harness, it like would have really popped off. All we're looking for is just
We
6
just
nipples.
want a 6-pack of nipples. Is
I
that too
would
much
have
to
kicked it.
ask?
I just want more nipples.
God. And
Nipples.
maybe like a kitten hanging off of one of them.
Next up, from Cycle 3, we have Redux. Let's flip. Boop. Boop.
I thought this was so cute.
Yeah.
And the one sleeve being attached, the other not being attached. Her boots with the garter, the little, bandana in her hair that's also cow print. Like, she took me to the farm, and I am buying it. I loved the posing. The only thing that I feel like, particularly after you talked about Travis and the, nipples thing, is, give me an udder. Give me an udder on this look, and you've got a queen.
Can we talk about when she strutted the shit out of it? She turned around, she looked at everyone, and she did that cute little fisting moment. It's that kind of attitude that I know that she can be funny and campy.
Would you say it was utterly gorgeous?
I think that you should leave the shot. And I don't want to hear any kind of shenanigan like that again.
I mean, coming from the cow queen herself.
She's really milking that.
I think REDUX did a great job. I just don't think it's one of Nadia's most interesting looks.
Is it not brown cow styling?
It's brown cow good.
I think, well, that's the thing. I think it's a very safe look.
It is a safe look. I think REDUX did a great job in terms of sewing and creating this look. It's just not visually super exciting. I know Nadia has more looks that would have been more interesting to reinterpret.
I don't
This
know.
is one of my stronger disagrees with you, I think.
Well, move on over, cause...
Well, I don't want to be a coward and not stand up for myself here.
Coming up next,
Oh my god.
we have MT Heart. Flip.
Flip the cards, baby.
Yes.
Only three kings.
MT,
Me.
you took the concept that Nadia had, which was already brilliant. You elevated it. You looked great. You made it masculine, but you made it exciting. You made it so visually entertaining for everyone, but also so well constructed. It's an all around.
And the reveal of the bleeding heart on stage in the runway was brilliant. Not only is the look great, but MT's taste is great for picking such a strong Nadia look. Like, this was a great inspiration point.
And knowing just what to do with it.
Yeah, like you get the reference, but it's totally MT.
This is the first that we are seeing you on the stage of All Stars. I want to see who you are, how you're revamping, reimagining this look, and just see you fucking serve it. And I was gagged. Like, it was fantastic.
Now is a great moment to call out one of the people behind the scenes, not a competitor, but a fellow drag king who has done amazing stuff for Travis T and MT Heart, including wigs and other, various pieces for their outfits. Mike Hawk is amazing, and you absolutely should hunt them down. Commission some stuff from them.
Should they Mike hunt them down?
And speaking of other amazing people in the scene, we want to thank everybody who has signed up to be a patron of ours on Patreon thus far.
Yes.
You should definitely go to patreon.com/facedownqueens, which is, I forget which direction it goes. So our winning hand this week is...
MT Heart!
We already said it, but absolutely killed it. So we mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but as a reminder, we are now opening this up to anybody who wants to submit a photo. So our next episode will be focused on tarot card inspired looks. But we're also planning to do some episodes that are not specific to the Boston Drag Gauntlet themes. We want to do one for our baby queens and kings. So if you are new to drag and you're looking for feedback, we'll be super nice on this one. Another episode that we would love to do is a drag king focused episode. If any of those ideas sound good to you, send us a photo and we'd love to review it on Fashion Photo ReFlu.
Real quick on this topic of drag kings, I am hosting Machine Friday on Friday the 13th. Right now, the open stage is actually all kings.
Yes.
So period.
Harlow, did you have a good time?
This was cute. I would come back. They're not gonna have me back. Maybe do it again.
No. Make sure to like us, follow us, subscribe to us, comment, share, all of those good things. Go to our Patreon. Our Instagrams and various accounts will be in the bottom underneath this video on the YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.